Susan, what's up?
Hey sis, that you? Been a while, Carolyn. What do you want?
Huh? Sound kinda disappointed.
It's just that I was taken aback by the heart emojis. Were we that buddy-buddy?
Huh? How could you say that? I have always thought of you as a cute little sister. But since you married, you never come home to visit. I really miss you.
That's rich coming from you. Someone who always wants what's mine and even stole my boyfriend from me.
That's no surprise. I am your older sister, which makes me better than you.
If there is nothing else, I'm busy.
Hold on there, little sister.
What is it?
I'll make this the last time I take anything from you.
The last time?
I got a boyfriend.
A boyfriend? I don't like where this is going. What did you take of mine again?
Very quick-witted of you.
As you know, I'm married, so I really can't place this boyfriend you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I put that wrong. I mean, to me, he is my boyfriend.
Huh?
I'm talking about Andrew. Andy!
Huh? Andrew? Hold it a second. You're not saying...
That's right. Sorry, but I'm taking him. Or should I say I already have him?
Oh, I see.
A lackluster response, I must say.
I did kind of sense he was having an affair. He's been coming home late, goes off on business trips, sometimes for work he isn't even working on.
Business trip, huh? That must be the one on that weekend 2 weeks ago, am I right?
Yup, that's the one. In addition, I did find some evidence that he was cheating on me.
Oh, busted, huh?
Yeah, kinda knew it, but really didn't expect it to be you. Did you already talk to Mom and Dad about it?
Of course I did. They said a proper young man like Andrew is way better suited for me, is what they said.
Proper young man?
We're the only siblings, so the eldest daughter will eventually have to take care of her parents, right? So, financially as well as being everything a woman can ask for, they said I'd be much better suited.
Oh really? I see. Yeah, Mom and Dad were always on your side no matter what.
It's the way it should be, isn't it? You're like a second fiddle to me.
Oh well, at least it's all out in the open now. I really don't care.
So that means Andrew is mine fair and square.
Yeah, do as you like. But he cheated on me, so I'm going to get what I deserve.
Get what?
Of course, a hefty divorce settlement, mental trauma, the whole thing. Although you're my sister, cheating on your wife, well, we can't just leave it at that.
Yeah, Andy will handle that, no problem. BTW, that house, it's in Andy's name, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Nice, 4 bedrooms, a big yard. We plan to live there, so I would appreciate if you would move out ASAP.
Yeah, as soon as I find a place, I'll move out.
Okay, don't take forever. Hey, Susan. Susan, are you there? I have some really wonderful news. Hey, come on, answer.
What do you want? I just finished work. I'm beat. Can this wait?
Oh, so sorry. I get it. You were a housewife just 1 year ago. Must be tough. I knew it turned out this way. You were just not able to grasp the emotional side of him. That's why you lost him. I feel for you, Susan.
I really don't want to hear this, so goodbye.
Hold your horses.
What?
Guess what? Andy and I are gonna have a wedding ceremony.
Oh, really? Congratulations. Goodbye.
Wait already, I haven't finished yet.
What do you want? I don't want anything to do with you guys.
The wedding, it's gonna be tomorrow.
Oh, really?
You will attend, won't you?
Forget it.
Come on, don't tell me you're turning down the happiest day of your big sister's life.
The happiest day of your life, huh? It would be the unhappiest for yours truly.
Come on, stop kidding around.
I'm not kidding. Why would I attend the wedding of my cheating ex-husband and a cat burglar sister? I really want to know.
But you're my little sister. I mean, it would be kind of strange if the bride's sister didn't even show up.
Oh, what a surprise. No qualms about stealing someone's husband, and now all of a sudden you're worried about what people think? Give me a break.
Sounds like sarcasm, but I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Oh, yeah, and back to what I was saying, we spent $50,000 on the wedding.
$50,000? You guys still had that much left, huh?
What do you mean, left?
After paying me off, you guys were at least $30,000, and you still have the mortgage to pay off.
Well, with Andy's salary, we get by just fine.
Oh, really? I just want to confirm one thing.
What?
Do you actually know how much Andrew makes?
Andy's take-home pay? I guess it's about $100,000 annually at least.
You never asked him directly, then?
I don't have to ask him. I know just by looking at him. I mean, he buys me a luxury item every month. I go to the beauty clinic every week. I go on trips anytime I want. So why would I even ask him? It would be rude.
Oh, is that so?
When I think about you and me, I really feel sorry for you. Andy dropped you, so now you can't lead that rich, luxurious life anymore. Now you just work your butt off every day like cattle. I really feel pity for you, Susan.
Just keep babbling away. Besides, I have work tomorrow and won't be able to make it.
Huh? Why not? I have faith in you. I know you will attend. I'll have your seat ready for you. I send all the info about when and where.
I said I'm not going.
Hey, Susan, answer me. Pick up, now. Susan, you're pissing me off. Are you so obsessed with Andy that you can't give him up? Are you having fun ruining my life? Sue, answer me.
What is it? I thought it was your wedding today.
That's right, it is. But because of you, it's one big mess over here. Get over here right away. You got some explaining to do. Contact all the relatives and convince them to get here right this second. I don't know how you got a hold of all my friends, but call them too and get them over here ASAP. Do you really think I could just simply cancel the wedding and get away with it?
Am I hearing this right? Are you saying all the people you invited didn't show up today?
Stop putting on that innocent little girl act. I know it was you. The only person who would do such a despicable thing is you. Mom and Dad are really pissed off too. You do realize that, don't you?
Oh, so Mom and Dad are there, huh?
You're really unbelievable. Andy's folks aren't here and neither are any of his relatives.
Are you serious? LOL.
Hurry up and send them over ASAP. ASAP!
I realize you're all riled up and all, but I have no idea what this is all about.
What?
I probably didn't have to do anything. It just turned out this way naturally.
What? No way.
You know, sis, you've been stealing all your friends' boyfriends over the years, and I heard it was quite the scandal when you were in college. You probably built up quite a big haters club over the years.
Then why aren't our relatives here?
Obvious, isn't it? I mean, who would want to celebrate someone who stole someone's husband, much less her sister's guy?
But it's the wedding of their favorite niece.
Grandma and Grandpa, maybe, but the other relatives. I heard that they didn't really want to be associated with relatives who would permit their older daughter to do such a despicable thing to her younger sibling.
What? I never heard that.
Yeah, it must have been right after the divorce last year. They knew how it all played out, so probably didn't want to attend after knowing the whole story. About Andy, after the divorce, all his relatives cut ties with him. I don't know, but I really don't think people at the office are too happy about it either.
This can't be happening. How could they?
Before you say that, think back on all the shitty things you did to people in the past. Besides, when you sent out the invitations I'm sure got replies, you could have foreseen how many people would attend.
Yeah, they replied they wouldn't attend, but I insisted that they attend, so I figured. So they had to come today, but nobody has arrived.
Wow, you really have confidence in yourself. What you say goes, huh?
You had something to do with it. I know it.
Your wedding is being held locally, right?
Yeah, so what?
Well, I'm in Hawaii right now and I'm in the middle of a business meeting. When he told me about the wedding ceremony, I was relaxing at the beach in Waikiki. Beautiful white sandy beaches and blue waters right in front of me, and you bring up this crap. Just ruined everything.
What are you talking about?
I started a business 4 years ago, mainly dealing with various handmade goods.
Huh?
I was first just selling online for the first year or so, but things got off the ground and I started selling items for shops. Really started getting busy. So all this stuff about you and Andrew, I really don't care what you do. That goes for mom and dad too.
Hold on a second. Were you a housewife all these years?
No, nothing like that. You know I've been interested in jewelry and accessories, right?
I guess I remember you working on stuff in your room.
It was just a hobby at first, but now it's a full-fledged business. Been working pretty hard these past few years. Made over $90,000 this year.
$90,000?
Yeah, monthly sales fluctuate, but things are going great. Even hired a couple of employees. What's more, I no longer have to pay for Andrew's living expenses. It's great that I could put all that into my savings.
Huh? What do you mean by Andrew's living expenses?
Oh, you never told me about that, huh?
What are you talking about?
Did Andrew change jobs?
No, he hasn't.
Oh yeah, so that means his monthly payment is still about $25,000 or so a year.
Huh? 25,000?
Back when we were married, he gave me $400 a month for everything, and used the rest for himself. I'm pretty sure he hasn't saved anything either.
That can't be right. How about all those expensive things he bought me, huh? And how about that $50,000 for the wedding? We still have to pay the mortgage.
Oh yeah, the mortgage. I started paying that after a while. The rest is just the lottery.
Lottery?
Right about when we got married, Andrew won $300,000 with the lottery.
I never heard that.
But, you know Andrew, he's the type that just ends up using it all. He just spent it like there was no tomorrow, bought anything he wanted. About a year ago, I think he was down to $100,000 give or take. So that means my $30,000 settlement, the $15,000 for the wedding. And considering his speed thrift ways, if I were you, I'd check your savings account right about now.
Please, you're just trying to scare me. And besides, I'm expecting his child. We're officially married too.
Okay, I better get back to work.
Hold it a second, Susan.
I'm ready to do some business. See ya!
Wait, please. If you have so much money, please help me out.
Have a good life.
Susan, please!
Just as I thought, Andrew's savings had hit rock bottom. For my sister, who was always dreaming of becoming a well-off housewife, it was a major blow. She eventually had to go out and get a job, but this time she had an affair with a store manager. Well, rumors spread and her husband found out about it. I hear Andrew dumped her and now she's working to pay off her settlement to him. I knew she would probably come begging me for money, so I moved out, changed my address and phone number, and disappeared. Now I have nothing to do with them. TBH, my family has always been abnormally geared toward the eldest sibling. Without male siblings, Carolyn had always been pampered. I wasn't even on their radar. After getting married, I thought I escaped that miserable family life, but after I found out about him having an affair, I figured it would eventually end this way. But you know what? I'm actually glad it all turned out this way.
This is Freya's number, right? My name's Beth.
Beth? I'm not sure I know a Beth.
Yes, Beth.
I don't mean to be rude, but who are you? And why are you messaging me out of the blue like this?
Huh? You really don't know who I am?
There's no Beth among my friends or colleagues, so yes, I can only conclude I don't know you.
Are you serious? You don't know me? Did you hit your head or something?
Must you insist on not telling me who you are? We'll never get anywhere like this.
Oh, you speak like a nerd.
I don't mind if I sound like a nerd one bit. If you refuse to get to the point, we have nothing further to discuss.
No, wait. Fine, I'll get to the point. You gave birth to Zach's baby, right? I saw it on Facebook.
You know my page?
I tracked you down by looking through Zach and his friends' lists.
I see.
Anyway, nice job on the birth. You did great. I'll be coming to collect Zach and his son now.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Which part did you not get?
It's only natural to request elucidation when presented with such an outlandish statement, is it not? Why would I hand over my husband and son to some stranger messaging me out of the blue?
You're the stranger here.
I don't follow.
Don't get me wrong, do appreciate you giving birth to Zach's son for me, but I'll be taking them now.
What? Why would I give you my newborn baby and husband? They have nothing to do with you, and you're making no sense.
It's not going into that thick skull of yours, is it? The baby's been born now, so you outlived your use. Thanks for that, but I'll be taking over from here. We don't need you anymore. You're fired. Make this easy on yourself. Just hand over Zach and the baby and get out of the house.
Are you insane?
You still don't get it? I think you might actually be lacking in brain cells.
I'm pretty sure that's my line. What the heck do you think gives you the right to demand I give you my newborn baby and husband?
Isn't it obvious? I'm his real wife.
What?
I can't have kids on my own. But you must know how Zach needed to produce a successor to take over his dad's company. Which is why we had you act as a surrogate for us.
A surrogate? What the?
Aw, sorry to say it, but that means we're done with you now. Thanks for laying the groundwork for me, Zach, and our little one to live out the rest of our lives in happiness. But I'll be taking up the wheel from here, so you need to hurry up and get out of the car, if you catch my drift. By that, I mean he's divorcing you. LOL! Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I have to thank Zach for his efforts in tolerating you all this time so me and him could realize our dream of having a baby. We have our entire future to discuss. Hey, Zachykins! Long time no see. It's me, Beth.
Huh? Beth? Hi, yeah. It's been a while. Did I forget to block you? Bye.
Hey, wait! Don't be like that! Is that any way to speak to your future wife?
What the hell are you talking about? We broke up 5 years ago. I have a wife and kid now.
Yep, I know.
You knew, but you're still messaging me with this crap?
Obviously. Of all the guys I've dated, you were number one. The kindest, the funniest, the best looking, the tallest, and you had the fattest wallet. I heard through the grapevine you just had a baby. So I thought this was the perfect chance to discuss getting married.
What the? How did you know?
I saw the birth announcement on Freya, your temporary wife's Facebook page.
How did you find her account?
Teehee, I'm quite resourceful when I want to be. Don't worry, I sent her a text thanking her for everything she's done for us.
What? A text? How do you have her number?
So, get this. Just recently, I was speaking to Chris, one of mine and Freya's shared friends. I figured he'd have it, but when I asked, he said he didn't because they drifted apart. However, they were both still in an old group chat from way back. So we lifted it from there. Clever, right? I said I'd pay for all his drinks that evening if he gave me it. Suffice to say, I didn't need to ask him twice.
God damn it, Chris!
Anyway, shall we get down to business? When can I move in?
What?
What do you mean, what? You should be more enthusiastic about this. Now that Freya gave birth to our baby, you can get rid of her, right? What use is she now? If we leave it too long, the baby's gonna get attached to the wrong mom. We have to perform the mommy switch immediately. There's no time to waste.
What in God's name are you talking about? Cut it out! This isn't funny!
Good, because I'm not joking.
Freya is my wife! My kid's mother! You are neither! And you never will be!
What? OMG! Now that I think about it, you did marry her. What was it, 3 years ago? Uh-oh. You didn't develop feelings for her, did you?
What the hell kind of question is that? I married her precisely because I had feelings for her. Because that's how marriage works, isn't it? Our baby was born as a result of those feelings.
I guess it's not the weirdest thing in the world that you'd start to believe you had feelings for someone after 3 years together. Okay, it's decided. I'll be moving in with you this weekend.
What?
I'm gonna start getting ready straight away. Make sure you kick her out as soon as I get there, okay? It would just be awkward if we had a third wheel hanging around. Me, you, and our baby are gonna live happily ever after. It's time for our fairy tale to begin. My precious love pumpkin. You'll remember the feelings for me, and the flame of our passion will be reignited before you know it. I'm sure of it.
Do not come to our house!
Okay, baby. See you this weekend.
Freya? You didn't happen to get a weird message from a woman called Beth by any chance, did you?
Zach. Yes, I did. She said she's your real wife. She said I have to give her our baby. That I have to give her Matthew. I can't deny it, Zach. What she said terrified me. I locked myself in the bedroom with Matthew.
That woman! I can't believe she said all that crap to you! And barely 5 minutes after you've given birth!
Who is she?
She was one of the junior employees at the company I worked at before I changed jobs. For a time, she was my girlfriend.
What does "for a time" mean?
We only dated for 3 days. She started pestering me to buy her a $250 bag the day after she asked me out. She was so relentless that any interest I had in her basically disappeared straight away. The day after that, I found out she was cheating on me. I broke up with her on the spot. She begged me non-stop to get back with her for the whole 6 months until I left the company. It was so severe, I'm pretty sure I could have reported her to the cops for harassment.
I see. That explains a lot. Okay, I understand.
Do you believe me?
Of course I do, honey. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little shocked at first. But when I calmed down and thought about what she was actually saying, I realized it was full of contradictions.
Contradictions?
First of all, she seemed to be completely unaware that your dad's company had gone bankrupt.
Really?
Yeah. She said you needed a son to inherit the business. When I realized that, it dawned on me that she probably also didn't know you married into my family and took my name.
I see. Anyway, I'm just happy you were able to keep such a cool head and think things through logically. I'm so sorry to drag you into my past, babe. I know this is the last thing you need right now.
Don't be silly, Zach. You have nothing to apologize for. Nothing you could have done would have prevented your psycho ex and this creepy baby-stealing crusade of hers.
Thank you. I feel a lot better hearing you say that. That said, I have absolutely no idea where she is or what she's gonna do. And she's clearly got a screw loose. So I think it would be best to take a few precautions just in case she does anything dangerous.
I couldn't agree more.
I just got off the train. I'll be home in 10 minutes.
Okay, got it.
Zach! It's me, your one and only soulmate, Beth! I just arrived. Where are you? You're not out, are you?
What? You seriously came?
Of course!
Didn't you say you were coming at the weekend?
Listen, about that. They stopped the water and gas supply at my apartment! All I did was forget to pay the bills for a few months. I mean, seriously, what kind of company does that? The landlord caught wind of it and kicked me out. I mean, seriously, what kind of landlord does that? Not like it matters though, cause I'm gonna be your wife starting from today.
Freya is my wife!
Sure, for now. I can't pretend it doesn't sting a little that you married another woman. But I know it was a necessary evil, and we were never gonna be able to have a baby if we didn't use her. So, I can live with it. You need to get rid of her ASAP though. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives! We can finally be together forever! Me, you, and our baby. Let's build a life full of warmth, love, and happiness.
By the way, where are you?
In front of your house, sweetie. I rang the doorbell, but you or Freya are nowhere to be seen.
We're both at home.
Huh? Really? Open the door then, silly. I'm gonna freeze out here.
That's strange. I can't see anyone outside.
What? You can't? That really is strange. This is the place your parents gave you, right?
Huh? Oh, my parents' place. Well, that explains it. That's not where we are.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't mind waiting. I'll be here till you get back, okay? Hey, Zach, where are you?
Why are you spam calling me?
I accidentally filed for marriage with your little brother!
What?
I got carried away in all the excitement and I didn't realize it was his name on the papers! So it all went down like this. I was waiting outside your parents' house when Jack and your parents came back, right? They were absolutely thrilled when I told them I came to marry their son. We were all in a great mood, so we decided to go to the registry office together straight away. I mean, no time like the present, right? But just as I was checking through the documents at reception after everything had been finalized, I realized the name written on the husband column wasn't Zach, but Jack! What am I supposed to do now? This can't be happening! Where does this leave our plan to live a happily ever after with our new baby? We have to do something!
Sorry, but this has nothing to do with me. Fix it yourself.
Why?
I'm not in contact with any of my family. I cut them out of my life way back.
Huh? What the? Why?
By the way, my brother Jack just got through his 3rd divorce. My toxic parents have played favorites with us ever since we were kids. I always got treated like crap while the golden boy got showered with love and affection. He always got whatever he wanted. Not only that, but they have a habit of bullying and manipulating his wives financially. As a result, it became an established tradition for his wives to run away in secret in the middle of the night. Each and every one of them demanded compensation through the divorces for how horribly they were treated. Word of my parents' behavior made its way to my dad's company, and its reputation took an enormous hit, which it proved incapable of surviving. That's why it went bankrupt.
Your dad's company went bankrupt?
All he has left to show for the years of blood, sweat, and tears that went into building it now is debt, and lots of it.
Debt?
I gotta admit, I didn't think anyone would be crazy enough to marry into that family again. But needless to say, they didn't give up in their hunt for new victims, and if anything, probably stepped it into high gear after the bankruptcy. You showed up out of the blue offering your hand in marriage must have been a godsend to them. It's only natural they'd be over the moon. You should have been more specific about which son you meant.
Wait, what? No! You're my husband, not Jack! You! Save me quickly, please!
You know, it's funny. I don't think you're even aware. But this whole time, you've been harping on about the baby. You never once asked about its name or gender, did you? Come to think of it, you literally haven't shown an interest at all.
Huh?
It just proves that the baby was only ever a tool for you to get what you wanted and obtain your twisted vision of a happy life. Is there a man on Earth who'd want to marry a woman like that?
You do, right? It's you I want!
You know what? I'm just gonna block you. First of all, I cut the friend who leaked Freya's private information to my psycho ex out of my life after giving him hell for what he did. Both Freya and I changed our phone numbers, and we took all legal measures we possibly could. I'm already in the process of changing jobs again, and we plan on moving away before the end of this year. As for Beth, she now lives in a hellish world of her own creation. Jack and my parents, determined not to let bride number 4 escape, put in place a rigorous system of rules, restraints, and surveillance, not to mention took control of her bank account. On top of that, they're constantly reminding her of her duties and obligations to provide them with a grandchild and successor. I hear she still hasn't told them she has a genetic condition that makes her incapable of having children. I can't say I feel bad for her. They're all as bad as each other, and they all deserve everything they get. I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of entertaining watching it all play out from the sidelines.